Welcome to the channel. This is Termination Dust RC. And what we do on this channel is just kind of review RCs. It's my hobby, my passion. It's something I really enjoy doing. We're going to be here reviewing RCs, kind of helping you, see what's worth your money, because it's a hobby and it's an expensive one. And you want to kind of get the best bang for your buck. We always want to try to do that. And that's where I'm at. I'm just a guy who likes RC cars. Kind of grew up with them. Always kind of grew up with the ones that I couldn't afford. And now that I can afford them, it's just like being a big kid with an 11-year-old's hobby. But, hey, you know what? It's all about having fun, enjoying when you're using it, enjoying working on it, just all of that. And that's what I really kind of have fun with. That's the reason for the channel. And another one is that I see a lot of the videos out, and they're reviewing cars, and they're reviewing in these hot climates and whatnot. And where I live is Alaska, and right now I think it was high temperature of -1, and things perform differently in the cold. Everything from plastic bending, breaking, really, the metal bending, giving way, stuff, the batteries not lasting as long, all these things that are different in that really cold temperature. So I kind of want to give people an idea also of what they can expect to see when they take their rigs out in that kind of temperature. So that's kind of the situations that are unique to Alaska. We do have our summers, and I love them to death, and they're coming. They just take a while to get here. So we can't just stay inside and use our little mini crawlers. We kind of want to get outside and play with some toys also. So we have RC cars, we'll have drones, we'll have planes, we'll have crawlers, we'll have on-road bashers, off-road bashers, because I collect just all of them, and all points in between, really. So yeah, that's kind of an introduction to the channel. Welcome. The car we're going to be reviewing today, it's a Traxxas Snap-on socket wrench special. It's a limited edition Snap-on RC from Traxxas. 1920s rally car style. And this car is just something I really enjoy looking at. It could be a shelf clean. I don't know yet. I honestly can't tell because I enjoy looking at it that much. But in looking at it, I also look at it and think, oh man, that thing would be so much fun to take out. It's a two-wheel drive rig. It's my first two-wheel drive car. A lot of the cars I have, I just never pick up two-wheel drive vehicles. So what this one is, this will be my first two-wheel drive. It's sporting an all-new chassis, and we're going to get into that. So there's a lot of stuff that this car has that is just kind of remarkable, and why don't we get into it? Well, this is, as I said, the Snap-on Socket Wrench Special CM-6. It's by Traxxas. You get it through your Snap-on dealer right now, although I have heard rumors that that may not always be the case. So, but yeah, that's how you get it. That's how I got it through my Snap-on dealer up here. And I haven't taken it outside yet. Opened it up, taken a look at it, kind of goofed around with it a little bit. One of the cool things about it, as I said, this design is incredible. I showed it to a buddy of mine and said, that looks like one of those models that I built. It is that detailed. And I will take some slow shots of it so you can see some of the scale details, what it has on the emblems and the markers. It's got rotary springs, and that's a different type of a shock absorber. It's got 6 of them in total, 4 in the rear, 2 up front. No, it does not have leaf springs. That's something that a lot of people have been talking about. No, it doesn't have leaf springs. It's got these rotary springs, but it still brings a kind of a realism to the rig. Another thing I really like about the realism with the rig, and what Traxxas has kind of leaned into, is the clipless body mount system. No clips. So I look at this rig when I see it going, or I see it sitting on the shelf, I'm not distracted by the clips sticking out of that really nice crafted body. The body, there's some Lexan, but there's also some hard plastic, quite a bit of hard molded plastic, chrome details on here. Everything for the exhaust to this front grille, which would be a cooler. and all the side parts. The servo's mounted on the side here. You'll see that when we pull the chassis or the cover off. And all that detail is just incredible. It's something that I really kind of marvel at when I take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. So again, clipless body mount system. They call it the hitherto. So you put your fingers in there and you kind of pull up. It's got 2 in the rear, 1 up front. So that chassis or the cover comes off like that. You can kind of get an idea of that chassis. All that detail is just pretty phenomenal. I really enjoy that. The mounting system kind of reinforcing that body. So these plastic details here and there. But body's pretty sturdy, pretty solid. But again, this isn't the kind of car you're going to take bashing. At least I wouldn't. But you can do whatever you like because it's your rig. And that's the fun of the hobby. So, anyway, great. I just like the way that looks. So, pulling that off, we get a look inside. We've got the BL2S brushless system from Traxxas. ESC mounted here. Receiver here. And your 2075 waterproof Traxxas servo right here. Right up front towards the front end. And then it mounts back on this arm to sticks out the side to give it kind of that realistic look for the steering, and which is kind of awesome. One thing I wasn't really excited about was there's a lot of plastic on the steering. And as I said, I live in Alaska and the temperatures are cold. And plastic tends to snap, so it'll take a lot of genteel driving. But you know how you go when you get out there and you start wanting to push it. And I don't know how those supplies are going to be for replacing these parts, but hopefully they'll get that squared away, and maybe we'll see some. I would love to see some aftermarket chromed out spindles and whatnot for this thing. That would be pretty awesome. I would definitely go for those aftermarket parts. As I said, it's the BL2S brushless system by Traxxas. The motor on the back, if we get to here, is kind of uniquely mounted. I don't know if I can get a really good look at that. See, that motor there is sitting there vertically, and then it goes to the gearbox, which is sitting on top, which turns into your little drive line that goes down into your axle. So it's a way different. It's unique and kind of cool. I don't know what you benefit from by doing this, other than you can maybe fit it in there easier. That might have done it. You've got that body that kind of leads to this kind of design, which is really kind of cool. But yeah, and so it's a different setup. Brushless motor. Again, that BL2S system. It's a 3300, and that's something that it doesn't look like a brushless motor to me, to be perfectly honest, but everything says it is, so I'm going to go with it. Battery sits right in here, and that's another neat thing about this rig. I'm going to say it's neat, but I'm going to also kind of give you a caveat. It's a ready-to-run, meaning it's a really ready-to-run. It comes with a charger, and it doesn't come with a cheap charger either. It comes with that Easy Pack Plus ID system charger of Traxxas. So it comes with their Traxxas charger, a Traxxas battery, and that's the, let's see, 3,000 milliamp hour, 2S, 7.4 volt, 20C sustained, 40C burst, 2C charge, Traxxas battery, 2-cell LiPo. So it comes with that. And when I was looking at the prices, and I'm not going to lie, this thing is spending. It is not something I would regularly say, that's the RC I want to spend that kind of money on. But because of the limited editionness and the design and just the coolness of it, I kind of went ahead and did something that I wouldn't normally do. But that happens with this hobby quite a bit. But one of the things I was able to be happy about is that it came with a Traxxas battery. I actually don't run or use any Traxxas batteries. All my Traxxas stuff, I've kind of used adapters and whatnot to run different style of batteries. I haven't used Traxxas because of that Traxxas proprietary system. Well, now I have that system, the beginnings of it, because I have a charger battery, and I can just kind of grow from there. So who knows? I'll probably end up buying some more Traxxas batteries, at least, to run my Traxxas rigs on, and just see how they perform differently, if there is a difference. But so that's kind of cool that they give you that with it. It comes to the TQI controller also, and so it's just that standard TQI transmitter with the telemetry. Let's see, what else do we get here? As I said, this is a whole new chassis platform. This is unlike any of them that I am familiar with. As you can see, all plastic chassis, but it doesn't really look like any of their other chassis before. And I have a Haas, of the smaller ones, I'm trying to think, from the Max down, so I have a Max Haas. And none of their body styles are similar to this. Oh, and the crawlers and the trail trucks, I've got a few of those. None of that chassis looks similar, so it's kind of really cool that they've gone and done something completely different, and we'll see how that works out. I'm really wanting to give it a try and see if something kind of new can come out of it. I'm always happy when somebody's doing something different in RC, to kind of keep that excitement there. So yeah, that's kind of a new thing that Traxxas has got. What else have we've got? We've got, as I said, we spoke about the rotary dampers. I really like the design of the tire. 4mm hexes on there, but these spoked rims. Let's see if you get a really good shot of those. Those spoked rims are very cool. I like that graphic, that kind of design. Yeah. 4mm hexes on the inside of there. So this gives you standard, smaller standard. It's only a 2S vehicle, of course. But it gives you these really cool kind of spoke rims, really detailed. Just some of the details on this thing are awesome. I really enjoy it. So, anyway, that's a review of this new Snap-on socket wrench special. And hopefully it kind of gives you an idea. We're going to take it out for a run. Hopefully tomorrow will be above zero. Excuse me, and we'll take it out there and have you guys take a look at it, do some speed runs and just kind of bashing it. You'll see a lot of snow because my road is covered in it. But we'll try to get some concrete also. So anyway, with that being said, thank you for taking a look. Thank you for checking us out. We'll have some more. We've got, I know Yikong has got a basher that I really want to throw on the channel. We'll want to take a look at that. The LMT Mini, I want to take a look at that one here, so that'll be coming up shortly. And then we also have a new drone that I just picked up, the DJI Mavic 4 Mini Pro. I'm going to take that out for some drives and whatnot, or some flies, I'm sorry, and see how that works out. So anyway, thank you for your time. I know it's valuable. I appreciate it. I'm just here kind of giving you this kid's view on these RC cars, because this is really just something fun to do. It's something to enjoy. I mean, really don't stress about it. Don't freak out. It's just have fun with it. And yeah, why not? Anyway, you guys have a great day. Thank you for your time. I'll talk with you later.